companies do internal or external hiring? So recruitment involves mainly the requirement of employee within the organization, recruit a new candidate within the organization. This is the function which is done by the HR managers as well as the technical managers and other managers who want to take a candidate in their department. So what is recruitment and selection? Our today's total webinar session depends upon recruitment and selection. So first of all, okay, Mr. Puneet, what is a recruitment and selection?
Recruitment and selection, like in selection, we are eliminating the undesired candidates. But in recruitment, like it's a more broader term, and I mean, it means that we are taking interviews and hiring candidates through the recruitment procedure laid down by the company.
Yeah, absolutely right. So recruitment and selection, these are the all functions which I am going to tell you, assisting or controlling by the managers of organizations. First is the recruitment and selection. Recruitment and selection mean to say, as per the requirement of the organization, hiring a candidate within the organization so company get their desired goals. So recruitment and selection both have the same function. So in this function includes recruitment. Recruitment says to identifying. See, recruitment means identifying, attracting, selecting, hiring, onboarding employees in organization. So this is the mean of recruitment and selection. Firstly, how to identify the vacancy within an organization, right? So company do not directly open the vacancies, right? They are just firstly focus on identifying the requirement. Not any company saying the direct thing and just open the 5 position organization and search about the candidate. No. Firstly, there is a proper criteria to identifying the vacancy within organization. How technical manager or managers can find out the vacancies requirements. What are the reasons? What are the ways to find or identifying the vacancies? After identifying the vacancies within organizations, another one is attracting, or we can say sourcing the candidate as per requirement. So when we are going to source the candidate, sourcing is done through different channels. Some companies are using the internal source of recruitment, some companies using external source of recruitment. So just hiring the candidate. Mr. Longanathan, if I'm talking you, just we have a requirement of 5 engineering persons. 3 are freshers and another 2 are experienced. So what sources are you going to use to find a candidate?
Suppose we choose about the...
Yeah, Mr. Longanathan?
Yeah, I'm audible for you?
Yes, you are audible.
So first we look about the what are the job we are going to recruit, whether is it a more experienced persons we require or it's just a super for my field or just a supervisor we will select the freshers. For some of the in charge like site engineers or more than that as a in charge, we will look for around 5 to 6 years experienced persons.
Now if you are working as a manager in your company, right, and working as some team or members under you who reporting to you, so the thing is that technical round of those candidates, selection, scrutinizing, sourcing might be totally depends upon you, right?
Yes.
If you are working as a manager or you are going to, obviously technical round is always taken by the manager.
Yeah, yes.
Manager of particular department. If we are talking about recruitment, is totally is a function of human resource management. That is totally wrong, right? Recruitment, the very first round is taken by the HR in recruitment. Not the entire recruitment is done by the HR manager, because the actual and the real things about the job vacancy is known by the person who's technically work in that particular department. Okay, we have some students from IT background. So this example is actually for the IT background students. Okay, first round is taken by an HR department. We are talking about the recruitment. Company identifying the vacancies. So for identifying the vacancies, there are the different ways to identifying the vacancies. If company were a loss, so they at the end of the financial year, they are just trying to find out the reason of particular loss. Maybe the reason of loss is they do not have a up to level or a good or a knowledgeful, skillful workforce. Right? This is a very first reason to wearing a loss. Second one reason we can take of failure. They do not have enough manpower. They are having some less employment, so they are unable to getting or achieving their end goal. So firstly, the loss. Why company were a loss? The reason behind the loss: technical or a skillful workforce. Okay. The second is so after identifying the problem, we get actually think the reason of loss is unknowledgeful or lack of knowledge in current manpower. So this giving actually opportunity to company, giving an idea to organization hire a good candidate. Right? Company identify the vacancy, we required a good and knowledgeful person for taking the role and responsibility. Okay. Sometimes maybe if company find a reason less manpower, so they think about a recruitment again to hire a few more candidates, so we get easily achieve our end goal. So this is the actual way of identifying the vacancy within the organization. Firstly, they focus on the things actually where actually they are losing. When work on that particular domain, particular structure, they find out the vacancies within organization. Okay, find out the vacancies. The first round is taken by the HR manager, right, or HR person. HR person is not a person from technical background. For example, we do have a job opening for software engineer. So tell me, Mr. Longanath, Nandini. Yeah, Nandini, I'm audible to you.
Please tell me.
Yeah, Nandini, tell me. Is the HR is a person who's well known about the technical parts of software engineer?
They'll be aware of the terms, ma'am. Terms and on high level, they'll be aware of the technical aspects.
So what it means, they do not have that much of technical knowledge. He just selects the candidates for particular domain. First round is taken by the human resource management. In first round, they're only going to discuss about the experience. Last companies, they're having any kind of a gap in their employment or any kind of salary issue. Either he's under our company budget or out of our budget, suitable for the position or not. Company
those details will be captured by HR team. The first round will be handled by one of the person from the particular team.
No, first round is always taken by the person with who's in HR, right? Because hiring find out or sourcing the candidate is the responsibility of those ones, right? And just the things which are mentioned in the description, this one part, particular person is passing that particular criteria, which is mentioned in the description or not. HR just checking about those things. But the actual and the real interview and real recruitment is done by the technical manager. Right, Nandini? If you are working as a manager and we are going to your organization is going to hire a software engineer. So you are the actual person who is performing the actual role of software engineer, who is working as a manager in software engineering department. So you know the real term, conditions, challenges, problems, and solutions which actually exist in the software engineer department. So who is playing a major role? HR in recruitment or technical manager in recruitment? Nandini.
Technical manager he only he or she.
So don't think about कि recruitment is only a work of HR. HR is the first phase, just identifying the things. Either he is suitable as per the requirement or not. But the another recruitment, interview sessions, selections, feedback, providing about the interview sessions to senior department. All the other parts of recruitment is done by the technical manager. So no need to think about that ki recruitment is only and only done by the HR. No, HR only the first phase who's going to see the requirement of organization. Okay, come on the next. So recruitment involves identifying, attracting, sourcing the candidate. Okay, if company get identifying the vacancy, we do have a requirement of the area sales manager, right? Firstly, they identifying the requirement. After identifying the vacancy, the second thing is that they are just think how we can get an area sales manager. What source actually we can use to find the particular candidate. So there are two sources of recruitment. The very first source is internal recruitment. Second one is the external recruitment. So they are just trying to source the candidate. Okay. So after sourcing the candidate, either company using the internal sources or external sources. What is actually in internal sources? Internal sources include when company is going to close their position within the organization through the reference, through promotion, through transfer. They just close their vacancy within the organization without providing information outside the organization or without sourcing candidate outside. Right. On the other side is the external sources. When companies
Hello.
Just a minute,
Hello?
guys. Deepika has some issues. Just a minute.
Okay.
There is some network issue. Guys, please hold on. Deepika will join shortly. So she has some network issues, I guess. Just a minute.
audible to all of you?
Sorry.
Hello?
Yeah, now you are.
Okay. So we are discussing about this particular thing. The very first is identifying. After identifying the vacancy, when company know we do have this requirement, they focus on sources, how we can get the idea, how we get candidates about particular profiles. When they set one particular rule, set one particular idea, we are going to hire a candidate through internal or through external sources. So after focusing on those things, they are just posting their requirements on different portals. Understood to all of you? The next thing is they are going to post their requirement on different portals. The very first is identifying the vacancies. After identifying, they are going to source the candidates as per the requirement, and for sourcing the candidate, they are going to use different portal to post their requirements. Fine? Okay. So when they post their requirement on different portals, so everyone may be out of us, maybe we all are using a different portal, Naukri.com, Indeed, Shine, different portals. So what we get many job openings from Naukri portal. How we get those job openings? Because that vacancies are posted by the companies, recruiters, or the HR department, so they get good candidates. Today I'm going to tell you, if anyone asks you to source a candidate, hire a candidate, so one person who might be from any other department, they can easily get a candidate through Naukri.com, right? Through Indeed.com, Shine.com, Monster.com. So when we post our requirement on those portals, so after posting the requirement, so my question is from Lakshmi. Lakshmi, on Naukri.com, we received many openings, right?
Yeah.
So the positions, those are suitable as per our experience. So obviously, we are applying on for particular vacancies or not?
Yes, we are.
Yes. So to whom receiving those applications?
The HR will receive those applications.
Yeah, HR, the person who's going to post the vacancies over there, they all are going to receive that particular positions over there. Hai na? So after getting the applications, pool of applications submit on for recruiter, for company receive a lot of applications, different person whose profile is suitable for them, they are applying on that position, and those applications directly received by the person who's posting the vacancies, either the manager, HR manager, technical manager, or anyone, the person who's posting the. So anyone can post the requirement on different portals. When pool of applications and a lot of applications received by the HR department, what next they do, next they all are just try to screen the application. The next function of manager, next function of hiring manager, next function of recruitment manager is to just screening those applications. We write a description, we identifying the vacancy, we know about the role and responsibility, we use a different sources. After sourcing, we post our requirement on portals, and after posting our requirement, we get applications. Lot of application, and there is no any specification that you will only going to receive a good application which are suitable as per your requirement. No, sometimes the people who's from another background also apply on that particular vacancy. If you have a requirement of 3 years of experience, so sometimes the person who having a 1.5 or 2 years of experience, they also applying on that position. So your next function is screening those applications. So your next function C here. Firstly, identifying the need. I already tell you. Then you make one plan. Here is a description. Write a job description means writing a description as per the requirement. This is also be done by the manager. After writing a description, advertise position on different portals. Within 2 minutes, I am going to tell you how to post your requirements on different portals. Then after advertising our position on portals, we are going to start get applications, and lot of applications we receive. The next function is reviewing applications, screening those applications, scrutinizing those applications as per your job description. What means of job description, Nandini?
Yes, ma'am.
Nandini,
Yes, ma'am.
what is job description?
Job description is about the kind of task they are going to perform and the technologies what they are going to use on daily basis, what are all the activities they are going to perform. So these are the things that includes the job description.
Yeah, definitely. Job description is a description where company actually describe about the position for which they are going to hire, experience, how much required, as well as qualification level, package, skills which are mandatory, and the major they are describe about the role and responsibilities of the person. So they post their description on different portals. So the person who's going to apply get an idea about the role and responsibility. If these role and responsibilities are suitable for them, then they can apply. After applying by applicant, the recruiter, the person who posted that vacancy, company getting a application. And when they get an application, the next work is reviewing applications, screening application, and try to scrutinizing of application. From this part, reviewing application to onboard the candidate is a part of selection process. So here I would like to tell you about the little difference between the recruitment and selection. The recruitment means identifying the hire need को identify करने से लेके advertise our position on portal and receiving the application or pool of application is your recruitment process. And reviewing the application, when we start to see those applications, screen those applications. So from reviewing application to onboarding, this is our selection part, right? After reviewing the application, screening the application, we get an idea. We get ideas from resume which applications are suitable as per our description and which are not. So we just move further the profiles which are suitable and reject those which are not according to our requirements. So this is your review application. After reviewing the application, the application which we proceed further, we are going to conduct their telephonic round. Initial round always be telephonic round. Fine? Okay. Okay. So after reviewing, there are too many rounds of interview. I already told you the first round is initial round, which is taken by the manager through telephone. Why telephonic? Because telephonic, we can't directly, arrange the face-to-face interview, right? So telephonic discussion is a mandatory. Telephone, if we do a telephonic discussion with candidate, we get an idea about the confidence level, experience, the way of talking, way of answering, activeness. Lakshmi?
Yes.
Yeah. So telephonic round is a mandatory firstly, or we can directly conduct a face-to-face round?
No, telephonic interview is mandatory.
Why mandatory telephonic interviews? Because we are going to conduct a face-to-face interview with a technical manager, right? We can't directly send the candidate in front of technical manager, right? So discussion is mandatory about experience, the things which are mentioned by them on their resume. So firstly, just take a phone interview, discuss about their experience, qualification, location, either the particular location for which you are going to hire, that position is suitable for them, location is suitable for them or not. They are immediately available to join the join organization or not. They are looking for job change or not. So all the things we have to discussed firstly through telephonic round. Then if the person is suitable according to telephonic round, then we can think about the next round. That would be a face-to-face round of interview. There are too many rounds of interview, different types of interview. Interview rounds always depends upon the designation. So which actually designation you are going to hire, right? If we are going to hire a fresher candidate, so my question is from 1 minute. My question is from Padma Priya. Padma Priya, I'm audible to you? Hello?
I think Padma has some network issues, some mic issues.
Okay. The next is Priya.
Hello, बढ़िया?
Mr. Robert.
बढ़िया?
Hello?
भीड़ तो नहीं है?
Robert.
भीड़ तो नहीं है? ओके, आ गया मैं।
My exam.
Robert, are you there? Unmute yourself and then speak.
Hello.
Yeah, Robert. Audible?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Audible, ma'am. Audible.
So answer my question. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, my
Ma'am,
question my question is that is telephonic interview is mandatory. First round is with telephonic interview or face-to-face interview?
present situation, I prefer telephonic interview is best, ma'am, because we
Why?
know what kind of candidates we are talking about. So first telephonic interview, we will have a rough idea about the candidate. Then we can go ahead with the face-to-face.
Yeah, absolutely right. Then we are going to for face-to-face interview. Okay. So for freshers, if you are going to hire a fresher candidate, so tell me, we require a 4 to 5 interview. Is it a fine thing to conduct a 4 to 5 interview sessions for freshers?
Including technical everything, maybe 2 or 3 rounds.
Yeah, absolutely right. 2 or 3 rounds of interview is compulsory. Right? No need to. And the thing is that interview sessions totally depends upon the designation. If we are going to hire a candidate on very junior level, so 1 or 2 or 3 rounds of interview is enough. If we are going to hire a candidate on a very top level position, so there is a requirement to conduct a 4 to 5 rounds of interview, and those interviews are taken by different persons. Okay, Sulva.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell me, my question is that, can you tell me some types of interview? Any 2 or 3 types of interview? Do you have any idea about that?
Like a telephonic interview, then a face-to-face interview.
Yes.
And then technical interview conducted by the HOD of the department or technical person.
Yes.
And then final round.
Then
HR
final
interview.
Yeah, HR interview, and the last is introduction and just discussion with the director of organization, right?
Yes.
So these are 5, but the very good. These are actually, you just describe about the rounds of interview. First round is a telephonic, second round face-to-face, third taken by the HR, and fourth one is the technical manager, fourth one is the HR, and the last is, these are the rounds of interview.
Technical.
Types of interview, yes, types of interview. First is telephonic, very fine. Second is face-to-face interview. Third is panel interview. What means of panel interview here? Panel interview means that the panel of interviews taking an interview from interviews. When one person is responsible to answer the 4 to 5 papers. That is a panel interview, and panel interview mostly conducted in case of the senior level position or top level position, right? Another is stress management or stress interview. Stress level of interview क्या हो सकता है? जिसमें company providing a 2 or 3 or 4 tasks after one by one immediately. They just try to build a stress on employee and want to judge either they are candidate is suitable to tackle the stress, right? What is the level to tackle the stress? What are the techniques and way the person is going to use to handle all the tasks? Because every job having a position where the person is able to facing the lot of stress. हर जॉब में ऐसी सिचुएशन आती है जब हमें स्ट्रेस फेस करना पड़ता है. If we're talking
Yes,
about the marketing, so marketing jobs are very stressful jobs. 1, 2, 3, 4 tasks, huge amount of targets are there. So they having a large amount of stress as well. So for that particular kind of profiles, companies sometimes try to take an idea about the stress handling of person. So stress-based interviews are there, panel interviews are there, sometimes written test always taking by some companies in interview sessions, providing some letter, write-up letter, or if in sale case, they are just providing a one sheet and tell them to calculate the sheet, calculate the sales, which techniques actually using to calculate the sheet, right? Sales of the particular department. So there are a lot of type of interviews are there. After interview, you tell me first round. Silva told me first round, second round, third round is by technical manager, fourth round is a manager, and fifth round is by director of organization. So all the person who's cracking the first round moving further for second round. The who cracked the second round moving further to third round, right? Taking a different round. And the top candidate, if company having only one vacancy, so always be prepared as a recruiter, if you are a part of recruitment. So it's your responsibility. Just you have minimum 3 to 4 employees for final round. It is a mandatory for you. You should always be prepared, and you should have a 3 candidates for final round. Why? The reason behind what happened sometime when you are going to conduct interview and the one person out of 3 shortlisted, and the first person who got the offer from company deny at the time of joining. This is a very main problem. This is the main problem which is faced by the person who's indulged in recruitment, right? So if you are working as a technical manager, you are working as an engineering department, in IT department, and you are going to take a technical round and going to conduct some final round. So always be prepared with a 2 to 3 candidates, minimum 2 to 3 candidates. For example, if the person who got offer deny that offer letter and deny the offer or a job on the joining date, so you have a waiting list. You can proceed the second one. Am I right, Mr. Robert?
Yes, ma'am, right.
Right. So always you have a 2 to 3 person. If first is denied, then you can proceed the second one. Right? If second deny, then the third one. So how many candidates you have, that is not a problem. So always take a minimum 3 candidates for final round. Right? Okay. So after get selected, after getting an offer letter, the next is background check. Background verification is always mandatory. Okay, we do have more students. Anyone from all of us who's taking an interview session? Anyone? Arvind, Harman, Lakshmi, Longanathan, Nandini, Padma Priya, Puneet, Rajesh, Robert, Silva, anyone who's taking an interview session? No one
Yes,
taking
I'm
any? Lakshmi, yeah. Lakshmi is taking an interview. Yeah, Lakshmi, tell me, what is background verification?
See, it depends upon the company. So there are 2 types of background verification. One, the company assigns an employee to check and verify all the information of a candidate which has been published by him or her in the resume or when submitting the documents. For example, education certificates, the pay slips, the offer letter, the conduct certificate, and verifying with the previous employers. These are one type. The second type is the company. If the company is really a big giant, so the company themselves assign another company for checking the background. So those companies, those background verifiers will start from the scratch, from address verification, contact number, details, the personal information, education background, previous employer, pay slip if the salary is right, malfunctioning of the certificates. So everything will be verified, and medical check, everything will be verified by the these verifiers.
Yeah, background verification means here, if you're going to the 2 or 4 things which is told by the Lakshmi are very right. First thing, you're going to join a ABC company from XYZ. So ABC company are not going to directly hire you in their organization if you're experienced. Before providing offer letter to you, they're just going to conduct your background verification. By what is your background? From where are you? Your location, your experience, your last company. There are a few ways to check about your background. One is your salary slip. Because salary slip will give an idea you are currently working or not. Most of the companies are, if you are going to take an interview, anyone going to take an interview, and this is an important part, background verification. So in that purpose, for background verification, it's your duty to take some last 3 months salary slips, because that last 3 months salary slips will give you an idea either person is currently working or not. But what happens sometimes, making a duplicate salary slip is not a big deal. People can easily edit their salary slips, right? So it's as a hiring manager, your duty to identify those things. So what happened actually there, sometimes company trust on the proofs which are providing by the employee or a candidate who's going to join your organization sometimes. But if you will face any kind of dissatisfaction in those salary slips, experience letter, relieving letter, so what companies do and what you have to do if you're going to interview, just try to do background verification by your own self. Understood? How own self? You are working as an hiring manager in IT company. So in that IT company, if you are working from last 5 years, so you are well known about the or another companies who same dealing in your city, near about your location in particular domain. Okay, Mr. Longanathan, you are working from last 5 years. So I am for sure that you know about the companies, your competitor companies, and the other companies, those are dealing in same department like you, like your organization.
Hello?
Mr. Longanathan?
Yeah, I can't understand the question.
Actually, you are working from last 5 years, right?
Yep, yep.
So according to me, you are very well known about the your competitors and about the companies, those who are performing same tasks like your organization. You know those companies or not?
Yeah, yeah, sure. In the market, you are the
Yes, yes.
yeah, in the market, we have to know who is our competitor.
Yeah, which are the companies and those companies who are working on performing same role like your organization, and on the place of hiring manager or technical manager, you are going to hire a candidate. Obviously, you are going to hire a candidate for your company. The same role and responsibilities are there, right? So doing a background verification, you know about other companies. Obviously, you are working as a technical manager, and you also have some references of a person who is working another companies. And other companies mean those companies who are performing the same role like you. Just taking an idea about the candidate who's going to join your organization, about the last company, you can easily find the last company which is selling by the candidate. Yeah, I am currently working in this company.
Yeah, sure. We can easily connect with that company also.
So if you sometime some references you will asking about to candidate, give me the contact number of person to whom you are reporting now, right? Because I want to do a background verification. I wanted to know about your performance. I wanted to know how long your experience with that company, right? The very first thing you are directly asked to candidate, give me a reference or a contact number of those candidates. But if you face like any dissatisfaction, if the person is providing your contact number of a wrong person, is the not the actually reporting person, the person whom he or she having reported. So you are trying to conduct a background verification by your own self. You are trying to find out the references, those references, the person who like in which the person lastly working. You are trying to find out the contact number of those. If you are working as a HR manager or a hiring manager in that particular domain, so find out the contact number of another candidate, another company's candidate is not a big deal for you, right? So you can easily get an idea. Then you can directly call to them without informing the candidate either he is working in your company or not. What about the last salary package or not, and other things which you want to get an idea about that. So two type of background verification. First, taking in references from the candidate, and second, try to do background verification by your own self on the behalf of your personal references, right? Which you can easily get through LinkedIn, through Facebook, or just searching about the company through your LinkedIn connections, through Naukri.com or market persons as well. So after background verification, the next is decision. Decision, either company is going to hire the candidate or not. The next one is job offer. After job offer, hire the candidate, register the candidate, onboard the candidate on your company payroll. So these are the parts which I already tell you about all about the recruitment process. The planning, identifying vacancies, analysis, evaluation. Identifying vacancies, like how many posts are there, number of positions are there, what are the duties and responsibilities for which company looking, and qualification and experience, right? On the other side, job description. I explained to you job description and specification include the qualification of person, experience required, what skills required, emotional characteristics, working condition, roles, duties, responsibilities. That is all about your job description, right? When you are going to write a description, so you have to mention these things into your description part. Lakshmi, clear?
Yeah.
Any doubts in it, Lakshmi? You can tell me.
No doubts.
All clear?
Yeah.
Robert?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any doubts?
No doubt.
Okay. Padmapriya, no. Nandini?
Yes, ma'am.
Nandini, anything you want to know? Anything is confusable for you, or thing which you are not able to understand, you can ask me.
No, until now it's clear.
All clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sulva?
Yes.
Sulva, any doubts?
Actually, I just wanted to know about IT recruiters. What are the requirements to be the IT recruitment? Any
Okay,
special skills or knowledge?
Required for IT recruiters, right? So listen to me. That is I am teaching you all about the recruitment. The process which I told you before few minutes, that is all about the recruitment. Either the person working as an IT recruiter, pharmaceutical recruiter, or any kind of recruiter. These are the things. If you are a fresher, if you just want to pursue your work career as an IT recruiter, so same thing, right? But the functions are different. For example, I am working as a recruiter in pharmaceuticals, right? The procedure is same. What Okay, 1 minute. The procedure is same. What? See. This is the procedure. Either you are in IT recruitment, either you are in a pharma recruitment or any automobile recruitment, whatever the recruitment type. First is your responsibility, hiring manager. From hiring manager to write a hiring need to write a description. This is the part which is actually done by the hiring manager, the person who's working on the top level. Because in the hiring, identifying the hiring need, I told you na, in this perspective, in this thing, company's top management think about why they are facing a loss, what are the problems they are going to face in market, what are the reasons. Firstly, they identifying those reasons. After identifying the reasons, they are established some requirements. Candidates, employees requirement. We required a skillful candidate, either a skillful or knowledgeable worker, or we have only less employment or manpower. We have to increase the manpower. So this is actually decision making, where they are just identifying the reasons, and on the behalf of those reasons, they are find out the hiring needs. The next is plan. After planning, they are write and description. Description involves what actually involve in description. When you are going to write a description, so you have to mention all these things into your description. As an IT recruiter, so IT recruiter, you are going to hire a candidate for coding, PNP developers, PHP developers, right? And other profiles are also in IT recruiter. So you have to know the role and responsibilities of that. When you are going to write a description, so at the time, if you are working as a recruiter, so this is not only your responsibility to write a description. Technical manager give you an idea about the description, give you an idea, this role, this responsibility, these are the duty, that much of experience required to performing those roles. Because you are, as an IT recruiter, you are a person from HR department, right? You're not the technical person. You are not knowing the role and responsibilities well as like technical manager knows. Understood, Sulva? Hello?
Yeah.
Understood my point?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
information about the IT recruiter totally depend upon your organization. Now, if you're talking about the IT company, so this is not a specific thing that all the IT company dealing in the same functions. Is it mandatory कि जितनी भी हमारी IT companies हैं वो बस same ही IT domain में काम करती हूँ? So are you understood Hindi?
Yes.
बताओ मुझे ये बात का आंसर दो कि ऐसा है कि जितनी IT कंपनीज है वो सारी की सारी उसी में डील करती हूँ, सेम फंक्शन परफॉर्म करती हूँ? नो, है ना? Some companies are expert in coding, some companies are expert in making a website, some companies are expert in the bidding, right? Might be some are performing all the three tasks,
Right.
है ना? So things are very. It's your कि आप कौन सी कंपनी में एज IT रिक्रूटर काम कर रहे हो? क्या वहां पे सिर्फ बिडिंग का ही काम होता है? So for hiring the bidding, it's your responsibility to know about the bidding role and responsibility. If you know about how to do bidding, so then you can easily write the description, post your requirement on different portals. When you receive an application, then asking a question as per your requirement to candidate. If the candidate is suitable as per your requirement, directly schedule their interviews. Fine, Salma?
Yeah.
Here I am teaching you all about the recruitment. If you are working X, Y, Z, A, B, C recruitment domain. Okay? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, next is. Okay, I already told you company just making a recruitment strategy. Either they are going to hire a candidate through internal sources or external sources. For which location they are going to hire? They are going to hire candidate by their own self or through consultancies, through third parties, right? So companies, recruitment department making a strategy. Okay, these are our internal or external sources of recruitment. Is it visible to all of them, all of you?
Yes.
Huh. So what are the 1 minute? Okay, these are the sources, internal sources. Robert,
Yes, ma'am.
Robert,
Yes,
what are internal sources as per you?
internal sources are people who are working inside the organization, giving, asking reference from them, or promoting some already people who are working in, maybe
Yes.
giving promotion to guys. Those are
Definitely. Internal sources. If company recruitment involves some expenses, obviously, cost. So internal sources help the organization to close their vacancy without bearing cost. Right. So the very first is transfer. If ABC company we having a 2 branches, one is at X location and another one is on Y location. So if they think okay, at X location currently working and working 3 employees, and on Y only 1 employee, and X organization, X branch having a good business. So what they can do? They are justly taking a candidate, so one candidate or employee from X branch and transfer to them by branch. Manage the work on both places, so no need to do or make some cost or waste their time on hiring a candidate from externally. So they just taking a candidate from X branch and transfer them to Y branch. Okay, so that is a transformation. So through transfer, they can close their vacancy easily. Next is a promotion. For example, in your company, manager is going to resign and one assistant manager is there. You can easily promote the assistant manager on the manager profile. Fine. Okay. The next is lent services. Lent services, majorly this term is used for the person who's working on labor as a laborer or some contract-based company having some contract. Lent service, the company who's dealing in X and Y branch. In X branch having some manufacturing work, but Y not. So they're just taking labor from Y branch and send that labor for particular time period for this manufacturing X branch. So that is called lent services. Just from one branch to send your candidate for particular period on second branch. So this is also internal source of recruitment. Extension of service means the person who's already working in your organization and going to retire within some period, but the company do not have any specific or suitable person on for that particular position. So what companies do? Companies just extend their working period for 1 year, for 2 years, for 3 years, until they do not get any suitable candidate to tackle those roles and responsibilities. So that is your extension of services. Okay. How extension of service is the internal source of recruitment? Because in recruitment, extension of services means when we are going to extend the service period of person. For example, Lakshmi is working in XYZ company and company is going to, Lakshmi is very near to retirement, but company do not have any specific person whom taking or tackling the role and responsibilities of Lakshmi. So Lakshmi, what company having an option at that time?
Extension.
Yeah, only extension. They just extend your time period and telling you we are ready to pay you something extra for particular time period until we do not get any suitable candidates. So if they extend your service to recruit, that will also be part of internal recruitment. They are not going to hire any specific person because you are now in organization. You are currently working for 1 year, 2 years, and 3 years. After 3 years, they will think about the recruitment for that particular position, right? So through this channel, companies also close their vacancies. Okay, just the actual and the real source of recruitment is only external sources. Very specific or limited positions are which you can close through internal sources. Mostly companies are using external source. The very important is advertisement. They advertise their vacancies on different portals through pamphlets or other way of advertisement. They're just spreading the information about their requirement outside the organization. Okay. Next is casual callers. Casual caller just call. Company is working in market. They are receiving another calls and they also having some data. They can collect the data through portals. So when they get a data through portal, they can use casual calling on that data. Continuously calling and easily we get some suitable profile as per our requirements. Leave the employment exchange because the employment exchange is a government department. These days, this is not a useful because no one just reaching at employment exchange and submits their resume over there. This is previously this employment exchange method is used by the people. Okay, educational institute is company is going to hire or recruit a bulk of candidates, so they can easily do a campus placement. सबको पता है campus placement का, that is also called educational institute, that is also the external source of recruitment. हमने देखे हैं बहुत सारे colleges होते हैं जहाँ पे externally clear. And then other is 1 minute. See, in internal sources, we do have one more absorption of training. You all are my training. For example, I am providing a training to you, teaching to you, and on the same time in my company open the vacancy for recruiter. I am teaching you recruitment. You are my training. If I found this thing, you are a suitable person and you are able. For example, I think Silva is my trainee. And she is taking a training from my side from last 2 to 3 months, and same time my company having opportunity and opening for recruiter. So Sulva, can I absorb you? Can I offer you that particular position?
Yes, yes.
Easily. So if you are my internal source of no need to me go outside for search a candidate. आप तो ऑलरेडी सीखे हुए हो, आपको मैंने काम सिखाया हुआ है, आपको सारा पता है काम को कैसे करना है, तो मैंने आपको ही ऑफर किया, सुल्वा मेरी कंपनी में ओपनिंग है, वुड यू लाइक टू जॉइन आवर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, है ना? सो इफ यू सेलेक्ट दैट, इफ यू गेट एंड यू आर रेडी टू गेट ऑफर, तो मैंने क्या किया, मैंने इंटरनली अपनी वैकेंसी क्लोज कर दी, मुझे बाहर कहीं जाके कैंडिडेट ढूंढने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ी. ठीक है. द लास्ट वन इज दिस साइड, education institute, casual calling, advertisement, labor union. This is also for laborers. The person who's working as a in a laborer department, they get a easily job through labor unions. Recommendation of employee. Many times what actually companies do, they just asking their current employees, if you provide any suitable, your colleague, ex-colleague, your neighbor, or the person who having experience in that particular domain, if you recommend those employee and after you recommend the particular person is get selected, so we will giving you 8% of their CTC. हम आपको 8% उसके CTC का दे देंगे. Obviously, अगर लक्ष्मी, अगर मैंने आपको बोला कि लक्ष्मी अगर आप मुझे कोई एम्प्लॉय रेकमेंड करते हो, तो मैं आपको जितनी उसको CTC दूंगी ना, उसका 8% आपको दे दूंगी.
Deepika, I'm sorry. Could you please explain in English?
Okay. What means of recommendation of employee? If I am asking you, Lakshmi, if you refer me any suitable candidate as per the description or requirement, right? And the recommended person, which is recommended by your site, gets selected. Right? So I will pay you 8 or 5% of the CTC. That for example, the person which is recommended by your site is get selected with a package on 5 lakhs. So I will give you 5% of 5 lakhs. That is approximately 25,000 something. So could you refer me candidate or not?
Yeah, you can.
Obviously, है ना? You will refer me. So that is an external source now, because you are going to recommend the employee from outside. So this is also one way to close your position, to recruit candidates for your position. And waiting list, I already explained to all of you. Always be prepared with minimum three candidates. First, deny your offer, then you have a second, deny your offer, then you have a third. So that is a waiting list. You can use your waiting list for close the vacancy. Okay, now I clear all the things to all of you. I am going to tell you how to post your vacancies on Naukri.com, how to do mass mailing on Naukri.com, how you get candidates through Naukri.com. But before going to Naukri.com, recruitment can done by anyone. The person might be from any background. They can proceed their career in recruitment. Second, human resource management is the department which teaches us about the management. So the person who's working on senior level management is a very important thing to all of them. So this part will teach you how to manage the employees. The third, recruitment involves various steps, and in recruitment involve a different step. The very first step of recruitment, just do a planning. What kind of planning? Identifying the need of candidates. Once you identifying the need of candidates, just write a description. What roles required, what responsibilities are required, what experience, qualification are required. After getting an idea, write all the things what required: role, responsibility, education, qualification, whatever the things is. That is your job description. Next, recruitment involves with job description. Write a job description. After writing a job description, the next step is posting your position on different portals, which is I am going to tell you how you can post your requirement on Naukri.com. The screen is visible to all of you?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. This is our Naukri portal. Naukri portal you can use. There is a package, right? You have to pay some amount if you want to use Naukri portal. After buying that particular portal, you can get a ID and password. And through that ID and password, you can log in on Naukri.com as an employer. As an employer, when you are logging on Naukri.com, this page will be open. Home, job response, ResDex, RMS, reports, referrals. This is a very important thing, actually. Either you are working as an engineer, salesperson, or in whatever segment you are, you can easily proceed recruitment. You can easily done recruitment through portals. So how to use this portal, how this portal will help you, I'm going to tell you. See, this is a portal. Once you log in on that portal, these tabs will appear on your screen. Firstly, choose the ResDex one. Which one? ResDex. Just write down the steps on your notebooks if you want. First is Resdex. After clicking on Resdex, you will get a sub tab. These all are sub tabs. Now, where we are using this portal. Obviously, if you want to post your requirement, then also this portal will help you. If you want search candidate, this portal also help you. If you want to call the candidate, this will help you. And if you want to get their resume, this portal will help you. If you want to send your job application to your target audience, this will also help you. How it help you? Firstly, I am going to tell you how you can find a candidate on Naukri.com. Firstly, go on Resdex. In Resdex, having a lot of sub options, you have to click on the first option, that is search resume. Once you click, okay, once you click on Resdex, then you get a page like that. Fine? Okay, how to use this page? See, for example, I am going to hire a candidate for the profile of health trainer, right? Or software engineer. So my requirement, just firstly any keyword, my requirement is software application developer, just put here, software application developer. Fine? Okay. What else you want? Whatever the requirement, either a C++. Okay, Mr. Longanathan. Mr. Longanathan? Okay. Nandini. Hey, Nandini, what is your designation?
Software test analyst.
Sorry, software developer?
Software test analyst.
Software. Can you speak little bit louder?
Software test analyst.
Acha. Software okay. Software engineer analyst. This is a designation. I'm going to search a candidate. So this is the very first way you can write here your designation for which you are going to hire. And one thing I would like to clear all of you, when you are going to use a Naukri.com, no need to fill all the columns. Just make your search specific. सिर्फ कुछ specific things you have to mention on portal. If you make your search congested and fill all the columns, you will not going to get candidates. So always there are lot of options on this page index. You have to only fill the specific one. Fine, Mr. Robert?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When you are going to search candidate, the very first requirement is just fill about the first keyword, your designation, and make your search specific. See, there are lot of columns are there. So no need to fill all the columns, just specific. Now I'm going to explain you about all the columns. For example, I'm going to hire candidate for example, I will give an example of Nandini later. For example, I am going to hire a candidate area sales manager. Area sales manager, the person who's working in sales department. What all keywords mean? I'm going to hire a candidate area sales manager in pharmaceutical company. So in pharmaceutical company, different persons are working. What must have keyword? You're going to tell, I required the person, I required that data in which what mustly have. For example, the data which is providing by the Naukri, it should be an obligation for Naukri. Only show me those resume in which the word gastro is mentioned. Because I am going to hire an area sales manager in pharma, the person who's dealing with a gastro product. So must have. So मतलब कौन सा ऐसा word है जो आपको चाहिए ही चाहिए, which is a mandatory. Excluding the word which you don't want. मैं सर्च लगाने जा रही हूँ, so this no need to mention this particular word in at here. So you can write that word here. How much minimum experience you required? For example, 5 years to 15 years of experience required. Okay. Annual CTC. My company's budget is minimum 6 lakhs to maximum 15 lakhs. Fine. Location. For which location you are going to hire? I am going to hire for Chennai. Clear? Lakshmi.
Yes.
Okay. Priya. Nandini. Nandini.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Puneet.
Yes, clear.
Okay. Silva. Silva, I'm
Yes.
audible to you? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Anyone? Rajesh. Who's Rajesh?
I think Rajesh has some mic issues.
Robot and Meera. Meera, I'm audible to you? Okay, okay, fine. Then see. Location is Chennai. Now you get an option of employment. Employment detail. Functional area. Accounting, architect, art. I already told you no need to make your search congested. Just specific things I required. So, Robert. Robert, which industry we are going to hire area sales manager?
Pharmaceutical. you told me.
Very good. So pharmaceuticals. So you can write here industry pharmaceuticals, right? Now the next option is of employer. What means of employer here? Employer means target company. I know I am going to hire XYZ company for area sales manager in gastro segment or in any segment. My competitor is ABC. So I can easily get area sales manager from ABC. So you can write here ABC. What happens if you write the employer or the person to whom hello?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yes, the employer means to say your target organization. If you want one term, we do have coaching. Poaching means to say when you are going to attract your competitors, employees. ABC having a competitor XYZ and ABC is trying to poaching the candidates of XYZ company. So मैं क्या कर रही हूँ, मैं ट्राई कर रही हूँ कि मैं उनके जो मेरे कॉम्पिटिटर्स के एम्प्लॉई हैं मैं उनको लेके आऊँ. So if you want a candidate from specific company, you know ABC, XYZ and 1, 2, 3 company are those companies from where you get a candidate as per your requirement, then you can write a name of organizations here. So this says by this employer column. Okay? Excluding employer, the companies, those companies where you don't want to get candidates. So you can write those company name here, then Naukri will do not show you candidate who belongs to particular employer. Designation, I already mentioning a keywords, so no need to mention here. Okay? Again, notice period. You
Excuse
get
me,
a
ma'am.
3. Yeah. Please.
We can call it as a head.
Sorry.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
Am I audible?
Yes, Silva, you are audible to me.
Hello.
Yeah, you are audible to
What
me.
you told now.
Okay, I told you.
What you told.
Mhm.
We are giving the company details, getting the company details. We are getting candidates from the specific company. That like funding.
I told the thing here. What on Naukri index employer says type company name. Like you can write the name of organization. For example, XYZ. If you write XYZ here, then you get only candidate from XYZ company. Right?
Yeah.
For if we are taking an example of IT company, one is Wipro, right? Another one is which company? Tell me your company name. Your company name, Silva?
Cipla. Pharmaceutical.
You are working in
We
Cipla?
can get Cipla candidate.
Okay.
No. I'm not working. I'm just.
Okay. Cipla.
I'm not
Okay.
working in Cipla, but I'm just.
Good thing if you know about the pharmaceutical company, we can take a 2 pharmaceutical company. One is a Cipla and for Ajanta Pharma. Right? I am hiring a candidate for example Johnson and Johnson. Right? I am from Johnson and Johnson and I know Cipla is my competitor company. I get the candidate from Cipla. मुझे पता है, as per my requirement, which role and responsibilities are required for me, I get those candidates only from Cipla. So you can write here Cipla. Then you will only get a candidate from Cipla.
Okay. My question was that is this the process of headhunting or that will be different process for headhunting?
You can say headhunting because I am here hunting particular head from Cipla. Right? I am trying to hunt on particular head. Which head those are from Cipla. Absolutely right. You can say this is a type of headhunting. We can use another source also for headhunting, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to write here no Cipla. Right? If any requirement, if specific or particular cases, because in gastro area sales manager, another companies also exist which are dealing in gastro division. So no need to specify my search here. Oh, sorry, congested my search here. Okay. Excluding the first, for example, I don't want candidate from Ajanta Pharma, then you can write Ajanta Pharma here. Another is designation, already wrote on top, so no need to write here. Okay. Notice period. Any only 15 days or less, 1 month notice period, 2 month notice period, 3 month notice period, or more than 3 month notice period. No, I am looking for all. Any, ठीक है? 15 days वाला भी, 1 month वाला भी, 2 month वाला भी, कोई भी चलेगा. Next is educational details. No need to fill educational details, but for sometimes company saying we are required a HR manager, only those who having a MBA in HR. Then that is obligation by company side. Then you can use post graduation option. Just click on their specific post graduation qualification, type of post PG. For example, मैंने लिख दिया MBA. MBA. अब यहाँ पे I have a sub option which MBA. Okay. Any specialization? Finance, HR. Understood? If company says you, we required a person with that specific qualification. We required a person only engineer from BTech engineering, BTech civil engineer, who done a BTech in civil engineer. So here you can just click on the specific undergraduation. Click on BTech. Oh, sorry. Right here, BTech. BTech any.
इधर
Okay. BTech, aviation, civil, computer, energy, instruments, mechanic, both three. These are the subtype of BTech, right? So you can take as per your requirement. If you required the person with BTech in civil engineering, the person with a BTech in computer engineering, right? So if you use this method, then you are only going to get those candidates who are with BTech in civil engineering. Year of graduation, so no need to make your search congested here. Additional details, candidate category. Sometimes this is actually not a useful trick for private sector. This is for government, public sector. Okay, diversity. Sometimes if you required, I required all candidates, either male or female. For some position, male candidates required for female candidates. So as per your requirement, you can diversify. And age, no need to use work status and all. At last, you have an option this. Which kind of candidates you want? The person who's active from last 4 months, or the person who's active from 12 months, or the person who's active from 6 months, or you want all resume? I want all resume. Okay. Lakshmi, any doubt in this index?
Yeah, no, Deepika.
Would you want to elaborate anything else?
I have like I request one thing from you. I have sent it in chat.
Okay, I will check.
Yeah.
Area sales manager, Gastro 5 to 10, annual salary 6 to 15 years. Chennai location, industry pharma. Okay. At last, all candidates. Can we search? 57 resumes I get. These are 57. Now you see we've mentioned one word there, gastro. So see in these CVs, gastro. If I open the resume, then I will definitely get a gastro word. Area sales manager, they highlighted the word which we searched over there. Understood to all of you?
Yes.
Gastro.
Yes.
Okay. Now the way how we can get contact number. Just click here. When you click here, you will easily get a contact number of person. Clear? If you want to get a resume of that person, just click on the name of person. If you click on name, you get all detail about the person. Name, mail ID, experience, things. See, Sulva, Sipla. The person is
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Sipla. But Sipla.
Yes.
Date of birth. Now you are going to get a resume of the person. Now see, in his resume, he mentioned gastro. That means he is the person from gastro department. Any doubt? If you want to download a CV, just click here on download. On the very above of the resume, you will get the option of download CV. Click here, then this CV automatically be downloaded. Understood? Any doubts how to search on resume?
Yeah.
If you want to search make another searches. For example, software, sport. Okay. No any mandatory keyword, nothing. Annual CTC up to 10 lakhs maximum. I put only maximum experience of say 7 years. Current location. Can I write Chandigarh here? Chandigarh. Industry. Which industry? IT. Any. Educational, no any specification for education, no any specification for additional details. Only I want all resume. Just go all resume, search here. 1844 resume. Now on regex, click on search resume, you will get an index. After that, if you want to save this search, Just click on the third option, that is save search. Click here on save search. Resdex again. Here you get the searches which are already saved by your site. If I go there, back, this is my search. How you can save? Just here, you get an option of save search. Visible? So click here on save search, write name of your search, for example, ABCD, and just add. Then your search will automatically save and you will get your save search on same Resdex, saved search. That search is visible to you on here. How we, okay, we all received the mails. We all received the mails. How we get the mail? Actually, we get the mail because that is mass mailing by the company. How companies send mails? How companies send mails to employees? Now see, just going back on my search, just click here. This is a, see, note this one. If I click here, so I am only able to send this mail only this particular person. No, I want to send mail to all of them. So click here. So what you see, all members are selected. See, all are selected now. All are selected. Now I want to send a mail about requirement about job opening to all of them. So click, firstly select, then on email option. In email option, click on send email. You get a format. Firstly, automatically you can get an idea about email ID of a person to whom you are going to search your requirement. Okay? Okay. Subject, job. We can write urgent hiring. Okay. Job title, software engineer, whatever the requirement, how much total experience you are looking. CTC also mentioned there, minimum to maximum, location. You can write key skills if required. For example, communication skills, leadership, coding, right? Message. Message means your description. Understood? Okay. Here option of mail template, from where you can easily get the mails which you are already write. So I click here. So subject is job automation SAP RPA. Title is software engineer. This required. These are the requirements which required, and see, this is the description. Or you can just write your description on your MS Word and copy your description from there and post here, right? So write down your message and at last your signature. After signature, there is again option, but this option is for candidate filter. So why this function again here? Because we already seen these options are here. These are options which will seen by the candidate side. When you will send this mail to candidate, So in that mail, the particular in that particular mail mention are required a 3 to 5 years. So this is actually visible to employees. And see next. Total experience. This is for candidate filter. How we can use this candidate filter? Top experience, total experience, CTC. If you write the things here, like I write a 7 or 10, this mail only we send automatically by Naukri.com. Those who having a total 7 years of experience and CTC up to 10 lakhs. This is a kind of filter. Just preview total minimum and maximum you have to mention. 5 years of experience, CTC 5 lakhs per annum. Preview. This is your, see, your mail is sent to all of the candidates to whom you selected. Experience 3 to 5, 8 to 9. This is a description. This is my signature. Is this job relevant to you? Yes or no? This is a visible like that to all the candidates. They all will receive this application. Fine. Nandini. Nandini, is it clear to you? Nandini?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Understood how to mass mailing?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
How to search candidate on Naukri?
Yes, ma'am.
Arvind? Puneet?
Yes, it's clear.
Sulva? Sulva? Hello? Lakshmi?
Yes, Deepika.
Is it clear?
Clear. Yeah.
Any doubts?
No.
How to use Naukri.com?
Yeah. No.
Mr. Robert?
Yes, ma'am.
It's clear?
Yeah, clear, ma'am. Clear.
Okay. Any doubts?
So far, no.
Longanathan? Mr. Longanathan, I'm audible to you? Unmute. Okay. So that is about our Naukri portal. How you can post your requirement on Naukri? Just click on job and response before regex. Post a classified ad. Job, post classified ad, just posting your requirement on here. See, job posting headline. HR manager. Description right here. Whatever the description is, write your description here. Role and responsibility. Key skills which required. Minimum, you have to write minimum 3 key skills. Communication. Management. leadership. Working experience, 8 to 8 years. Annual CTC, if you want, then you can mention, right? If you don't want, then you can click here, hide salary details, then that is not visible to employees. For example, 150 to 325. Location, Chandigarh. Any other you can write. Industry, recruitment and staffing, functional area. C, role, recruitment manager. Reference code, number of vacancies, no need to fill. Type of qualification, postgraduate. MBA. Okay, just write here, and at last company name and company address here, and post and view. So your post will be audible to visible to all the candidates. This time I do not have an opening of HR manager. I'm just showing the things for example to all of you. Okay. Now, anyone have any kind of doubt in about today's session? So please tell me. No one? Lakshmi?
No, Deepika, but I have sent something in chat.
Yeah, I see. So the thing is that recruitment in this webinar, I would like to tell you, either you are working in India, Canada, Australia, or all anywhere in world. So this will help you to get a good job opportunity. And HBMC, at the starting, I told you, dealing not only within the boundaries, but outside the boundaries as well, with Western countries, Australia, Canada, as well as Asian countries, right? So we are providing this course, certification, and everything with the stamping and the approval of the, we are registered at Canada as well. So you all will get a certification with the approval and the stamping of Canada. And your course, this certification will also be acceptable as there. You will get value of this certification when you are moving outside the India. And the other thing, recruitment is important, and anyone in any industry can do. I already told you, in recruitment, mainly hiring a candidate. When you are working in organization on senior levels, then you will get an idea and things. 1 minute. Okay, now I am going to 1 minute.
Deepika, I have one doubt. The certificate that you are issuing for today's session, it is valid for Canadian job search, right?
Yes, definitely. I already told Lakshmi, the SBMC is registered at Canada also, right? If you search about the SBMC website, then you can easily get address our organization at Canada. and we will providing you the certification of this webinar session with the stamping of Canada, which is valid all over the Canada as well, in any province where you want to move your career. And on the other side, recruitment also be playing an important role. And you can also mention the things in your resume about your this certification, right? Lakshmi, anything else?
Okay. Okay.
So don't worry about the things and all. This is valid all over the India, and the skills which I teach you today, it will definitely help you throughout your career, right? How to manage the employee, what is management skills, and use of portal for searching a candidate, each and everything. Mr. Robert, any questions?
No.
No. Okay, Nandini. Nandini, any questions? Silva. Okay, if you do not have any doubts, then I'm just going to stop our session here.
Deepika, can you give some tips to shape our resume for Canada?
Yeah, obviously. I'm going to show you. 1 minute. Okay, I'm going to show you some resume. Which will help you to get an idea. Screen is might be visible. For example, you all can mention your experience and about this certification in your resume. So you will definitely get an help about it. HBNC, I already told you. Might be 1 minute. This is the resume building. Okay, you can make your resume in the same format. Just drop me your mail ID to all of you. I will send you some sample resume, right? With the good experience holder resume. So you can use those tips build your resume as per the Canadian requirement. Okay, just inbox me, chat box, send me, or you all send me your mail IDs. Do you have mail IDs? Hello, Lakshmi.
Yeah, Deepika.
Yeah, just send me some mail IDs. So I will send the resume, sample resume to all the students. So they all will get the tips how to build a resume as per Canadian requirement.
Okay.
Their resume definitely helps them to build their resume. The person who wants to pursue their career in another nation, including Canada as well.
Okay. The candidates who are here can send it in the chat, right?
Yeah, send it here. Nandini,
Yeah.
Longanathan, Arvind, Meera, Priya, all just send me your mail IDs in chat box. So I will send sample resume to all of them, which will definitely help them to build their resume, and they will get the tips to the resume building of Canada as per the Canadian requirement.
Okay, thank you.
Just send me. Okay. If anyone have any yes, all clear. I only get a yes, Nandini, Puneet, Sulba. Other ones,
Robert?
Mr. Robert.
Hello.
Robert, your mail ID.
Ma'am, shall I send it in the chat group or?
Chat box. Okay. Now I get your mail IDs. I will forward you sample resume to all of you. Right? So you can get an idea about the tips and tricks how to make your resume. So can we finish here, Lakshmi?
Yes, Deepika.
All clear to all of you?
Yes.
Okay. So hope so the today's topic will clear and you get an idea about the recruitment as well as human resource management and career tips and tricks. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lakshmi.
Thank you so much, Deepika.
Thank you to all of you. Thanks.
Okay.